Alright guys, it's a while since I've filmed anything, so I might be a bit rusty, so bear with me. Yeah, today we're going down to Tom Caffrey's new unit. Tom's the lad that we built the E24 with. He's a really good friend, and I used to share a unit with him back in the day, but now he's got his own unit, finally. It's been about 3 years since he had a unit. So yeah, we'll head over there. It's about a 20-minute drive from my house, so we'll head over, show you the place, get Tom to tell you about what his plans are, and you'll get to meet the lad that he's sharing the unit with as well. So it should be a nice little place for us to go and film videos. Where my unit is quite hectic, there's always stuff going on, so it's quite hard to film stuff down there. So hopefully down at Tom's it's a bit more peaceful. So we'll get some content filmed down there on his E24 and whatever else. So right, well yeah, we'll set off driving in the two into his unit. It's in a little place called Hinderwell. It's like on the way to Whitby. So we'll see you down there. The roads to Tom's unit are unbelievable. The northeast's gorgeous at this time of year. Just gonna go through a tree tunnel in a minute. Look at that. Bloody gorgeous. So, this is Tom's new unit.
Having a bit of a tidy up.
Yeah, they're painting the floor, so they've moved everything from the back to the front, just so they can paint. Doing it in halves, aren't you? So.
Yeah. Like I say, half it doesn't even belong here. But I'm technically not in till the 1st, and it's like what?
Yeah, 27th. No, 24th.
24th, so it's like a week away.
Yeah.
Is lifts coming soon, so we have to pay?
Yeah. Paint the floor, then a ramp's going roughly
There somewhere.
there in that big gap. Matty Wilkes is going to build him a mezzanine up there. For storage.
For storage.
All
the while, this is Ross.
This is Ross.
Good to meet you people.
Ross is the other half of this
venture.
unit.
Someone has to watch him, that's what it is.
Yeah, he's your new childminder.
Even though I'm like 10 years older.
Yeah.
7.
Ross is the kid. Ross is the kid of the group. He's like fucking
30.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
23.
That's mad. He's a pup.
He's a baby. But Ross does detailing.
Yeah, so he mainly does detailing in this unit.
Detailing company.
Yeah.
Well, he did the BM and did a mint job, didn't he? You've
Yeah.
seen it in the videos.
Yeah.
So, you know, it looks the part, doesn't it?
Did the post paint detail on the E24.
After the guy who painted it didn't do it very well.
Yeah.
D90s as well, D91 did that.
Oh yeah, we gave that a quick.
That was you, like.
Yeah, gave that a quick blast over the other day. But yeah, it's. Do you know what square foot this is?
No.
It's this big.
It's got like a little kitchen.
And the toilet maybe as well.
Oh, there's a toilet as well. Something I definitely don't have. And a sink.
Something like the 6 years in, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
We need a ramp.
It's actually got radiators.
That sort of work. Technically, they do work.
They're on. Whether or not they work or not is.
Not much heat yet.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
It's really not that long yet, but you know, that's something to figure out. Right?
But yeah, we've got paint. So the floor's going grey, like battleship grey.
Similar to the wall, though. Like.
Yeah, so it'll basically look like that all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Oh, interesting. Actually, I wonder if this will make a difference. Nuts.
Did not say that?
Has that got anything to do with the heating?
Do that one there as well, then. Make sure that it's actually on. Yeah, it was off there. I wonder if that'll make it warmer.
Is that a gas line? No, it's power, innit?
Electric conduit. This is how we do proper wiring in the industry. So you've got your main JBs there, and a proper actual conduit.
Wonder if that's like the circuit for the heater, the heating element.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. There'll be 2 sets of cables in there.
Because what you've turned on might be for the fans.
They haven't warmed up at all.
Yeah, no, but now we've turned that on, it might actually do something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Might be somebody. Is it using power?
At least it's not using...
But all of that is going to journey, that doesn't belong in here no more, up on there.
Yeah, so the other lad needs to clear a lot of his stuff out.
Most of the stuff down here is also going
yeah.
to distance as well. 'Cause
It's just a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of tat, isn't it? So.
It's not rubbish. We'll have more storage.
Yeah, we'll have this place ship shape in no time.
Oh yeah, and then
It looks better in about a week.
Yeah.
And then it'll be time to diagnose what's going on with mine.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is where the main work for the E24 will happen, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, this is it.
The E36 when it comes.
And yeah, Ross is looking for an E36. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
In about 10 years after he buys a shit car.
Yeah, he's moving away from the Vox sausage ways. We can't be in the unit with a lad who has Vauxhalls. Yeah. At least it's gone.
I'm a state man.
So yeah, he's looking for a BM. So if anybody has an E36
2.8 coupe.
2.8 coupe,
Boston green.
yeah,
For
in
about
Boston green.
For about 100 quid in a packet of knobs.
Yeah.
I'm going to do about 700 quid. So.
Okay, now right, we'll go to the scrapyard then, and get you one for 700 quid.
Learn how to fix a car properly.
Yeah, I know. You're the apprentice.
He's an apprentice, yeah.
He's like the new Padawan.
Yeah.
I'm just a
Except he still hasn't made me a good cup of coffee. So
No, we're gonna have to sort him out with the.
bringing sugar.
Yeah, that might have been my fault. Yeah.
No, he provided.
I didn't bring the sugar.
It was actually my job to find the sugar,
Yeah, he did give up.
and I gave up because the shop was rammed,
I've had enough of no coffee. I'm going to get.
and I didn't want to catch COVID.
Oh, I forgot to mix it. Oh well.
To be honest, it doesn't look like it needs mixing. Oh, then again, no, it looks a bit
Yeah.
like it looks a bit like lumpy. Do you say Monkey London?
Yeah.
I said lumpy.
Lumpy Munden.
There'll be no duggets in here.
No,
I like Monkey London, I just can't stand how he talks.
I can't stand how he absolutely kicks the fuck out of people's cars.
And that, yeah, like, he gets in people's cars to review them and just absolutely
takes the piss.
Like, it's amazing he hasn't crashed one yet.
There you go. Look.
Anyway. Satisfaction. Always prime the roller before you start painting.
Ben knows what he's on about now, though.
You would be amazed at how many floors I've painted.
I want to see what it looks like. I'm excited.
Oh, then. I think that's primed enough now.
That's enough, that, man. Go on, put it on. See what happens.
Start painting the floor. Come on, show the people what they want to see.
Oh.
Look at that.
Looks blue. Probably because of what's underneath it. It's not too clever, this
You might have to...
this broom, like. seen the...
Yeah, there's a bit of flex there. It goes on really well, though. That looks like... That's like 2 coats in 1 coat.
I'll walk home seeing it. Let me know it's good.
That is really good paint, that.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but it fucking wants to be, no.
You might have to cut in round the edges with a paintbrush.
Or a roller that's got some
Or a
edge on
roller
it.
with the open end.
I think we've got some...
Yeah.
I don't think this is too clever, like. It's...
Yeah, but it's better than...
The threads are going to pull out of it, aren't they?
No, the handle's like...
Yeah,
coming
wobbling.
off the thing.
Yeah. Well, it was a £4 fucking handle.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had a unit that was worth painting the flooring.
Might do something.
Go launch him under a bus and you can come in. It's a funny joke until something goes wrong.
No, because I can't upload that now, because if anything ever happens to Ross, it's going to look like it was me.
If my brakes are cool, you know what
That goes on mega, doesn't it?
That is so satisfying. Goes on mint.
Satisfaction guaranteed whenever I do anything. With paid.
I don't know.
Apart from getting someone else to pay. I genuinely think I could have done a better job myself and took less time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, we're going to have to cut in, aren't we?
Oh, that's nice. First coat down on the back half. That paint went down really nice. Leyland Trade from Screwfix.
Yeah. Not too expensive, and we've got a load of coverage from not a lot as well.
Yeah.
I think that we've used like what? Probably an eighth of it.
Yeah, not like literally poured a bucket, like a trough full, in both troughs, and it's done that entire bit of floor.
And they're not even empty yet. Yeah.
And they're not empty yet. And it took about 20 minutes.
Yeah, we budgeted the whole day for this, and it's going to be done in about 5 minutes.
So yeah, it's mad how much of a difference it makes.
It's made the place look a lot smarter.
Yeah.
And then there's all this ice.
Yeah, so while this is drying, I'm gonna start having a sort out over there.
Half of it's not even ours.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Well done.
Also, this paint gets you high. Just top tip.
A little bit.
So we cleared the front part of the unit. Tom mopped it. And now getting the first layer down on this half of the unit. Got the door open because turns out this stuff gets you high as hell.
It really does get you a little
Like it says on the tin that it's
It says on the tin
you're supposed to wear a respirator. I've just thought the music's been on the whole time. So yeah, it's turned out to be a lot more potent than we thought it would. It also says 7 days to cure, which is...
It says 7 days to fully cure, but I think you can like wander about on it after a day.
Yeah, you should be able to walk on it after. Once it's like dry enough to touch, surely.
We've used nearly, what? After this we'll be on half a pot.
Yeah, which isn't bad really, considering you've done all that. Oh!
Too rough, mate. Too rough.
You were pushing too hard there.
You've just got to let the roller do it.
Oh, snapped it there.
Fuck's sake.
It's alright. You just got to get your hands and knees
You
now.
cack-handed bastard.
It's his fault. It's his shit invention.
Why are you blaming me? I didn't want to break it, did I?
Don't go being there.
Yeah. Typical B&M quality there.
You see that blame me? Yeah, sure.
Blimey, these are good.
Yeah, it's lots easier when you don't snap the fucking broom though.
I know you big thing. Clever vlogs. This is slowly developing, it's like curved to the left.
Tracking.
Yeah.
My ways.
Yeah. No.
Looks loads better. Big improvement. That's just one coat as well. So with 2 coats, it'll look insane, I think. It is a big unit this when you clear all the shit away.
It is better, isn't it?
So Tom's hands didn't look like that 2 minutes ago.
My hands were that colour. I forgot it was oil-based paint.
He thought it'd be a good idea to try and wash the pan and the brush with his bare hands. And the paint did not come off at all.
I forgot
As
it
you
was
can see,
oil-based.
he's now ruined the sink as well.
And my hands.
Who's the apprentice, Tom? Who's the apprentice?
Yeah, but I acted on it and sorted it.
Rookie error. So yeah, you need some terps, bud.
Quite disappointed in you, to be honest.
That is the most disgusting terps I've ever seen in my life.
I've had it all over my hands.
It's not the right colour, that is it? What an absolute
What an absolute clip out of it.
mess. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's alright, the floor looks good. I'm like ever so slightly mangled, a bit like Mr. Gurns because of that stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't help. We're all high as kites off this stuff.
We should do it every week.
I know.
Got like our neighbours better.
Yeah, like Phil.
Yeah, that's what cheap we'll do.
My name is Mr. Gurns.
So yeah, that's one layer down on half. Well, I'd say 2/3 of the unit.
We've got a good part.
You're going to come back later, aren't you, and see
I
if
think
it's
if it's
dry.
dry enough to walk on, we should actually do the outside.
Yeah, around the walls.
Oh no, because we need all that cacao.
Yeah.
At least we can finish this bit, I suppose.
You need to sort all this out. This all needs to go outside so you can fully paint everything.
Or at least we need finish painting the
Or
middle,
finish
put it all in the middle.
When that bit's dry, put it all over there.
Yeah, that's it.
So get another coat down on there and then move it all.
Yeah.
Right then, I guess we're done.
You move this that way so dog kicks it
Oh yeah.
Right, so we'll catch up with Tom and Ross in a bit.
Alright.
See ya.
Right, so we're back at my garage now, HQ. Might know from the previous video, I bought this. It's E30 325i saloon, unfortunately, but it was cheap. So I've been, since the last video, obviously it's been a while, I've been basically recommissioning this car for the road. When I got it, it didn't have any of the back end bolted up. The brake lines weren't on the back, the brake calipers weren't on the front or the back. The brake lines needed making for the back. Arms needed installed on the front. Needed a full service, so I've got all those bits done now. So the next big step is to put fuel in it, because the fuel that's in it's really old. I don't even think it's got any in it. No, tank's empty. So we'll put some fuel in, put the wheels on, and hopefully be able to drive it round near the unit. So stay tuned, we'll throw some fuel in it now. I got 2 cans because it was pretty much bone dry. You've got to spill a bit on the floor, haven't you? Can't have it all go in the car. There we go. Battery up. Look at the dirt. Can't wait to give it a good wash. Wheels are on, so just got to pull this pile outside so I can get the car out, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Let it warm up a bit. Not sure where all the smoke's come from, but it did take a while to crank over, so just keep an eye on it until it warms up. Well, it's officially outside. Sounds nice. We'll try drive it around the estate a bit. So I just took it down the lane and that thing shifts. Like, I am surprised at how powerful it is. I'll film a little sound clip because it sounds unreal for you. So yeah, I'll put you somewhere over there and I'll give it a rev so you can hear what it sounds like. It sounds insane. It's missing a back box at the minute. It's just midsection. But yeah, I'll give it a rev for you. Sounds insane. But yeah, it felt alright on the road. There was nothing drastically rattling, or I think there's something loose on the front. So I'll have a better look at that again when it's on the ramp. Still a few bits to do. It's just that this was the first time actually getting to drive it. That was all. It's a shame no one's here to film me driving it. But yeah, we've still got plenty to do. So I'm going to take it up the road again, feel it out a bit more, and then I'll pull it back in and we'll go from there. Right, so I got it back on the ramp. There was a few issues when I was test driving it. So the back end had felt a bit wobbly under load. So when I put my foot down, it'd like feel like it pushed. So I've just got under the car there, and the bolts that hold the front part of the wishbone in were a bit slack, so I've tightened them up. Had a bit of movement on this damper. I think that bolt must have been a little bit loose, and I think that was it. Yeah. There was a bit of a wobble from the front as well, and that turned out to be the trackward ends. The 17mm nut that holds it to the knuckle wasn't quite tight enough, so that was giving it a bit of play. Other than that, it's got a bit of a weird hesitation on when you first put your foot down on the throttle. When you first touch the throttle, it kind of stutters, but once it's going, it shifts. Like, it is quick. I just thought, while it's on the ramp, show you some of the bits that I've done, like, to get it back on the road. So here we've got fresh brake lines, hard lines. The car came with braided lines, so I've installed them. We've got calipers painted up, brand new pads, Brembo discs. I had to source a drive shaft for it because it only came with one drive shaft, so I got that on. Front brake lines and front brake calipers. So we've got brand new long control arms, brand new trackward ends, and inner. So we've got outer and inners. Painted all the calipers up, brand new disc pads. Pretty well sorted now. So it should be a good car. Like I say, it drives well. The main thing now, as you can see on the back, it has eye-back springs, and these are coilover dampers, so they're a bit stiffer. But the front is still on the original springs, like the stock springs, so I'm going to have to take them off, put the eye-backs on, just to make it drive right, because it does feel a bit weird having such a wallowy front end and then a tight back end. So just so it drives properly, it needs to be right. So, and then, as you can see, I don't know if I put it in the video last time, but the back sill, it's got a nice big crack in it. And I also found this not long ago. I don't know if you can see. I haven't got a light again. My unit's so fucking dark. For cameras anyway. There you go. So we'll get that fixed. The bloke who's doing the rust repairs on the E28, I'll probably get him to do that. It'll probably only take him a day. So yeah, that's where we're at with the E30. Hopefully next time I'll be able to get a clip of it driving for you, because it does sounds mint under load. And when it starts lighting the back wheels up, it's cool. This is the same drivetrain that's going in the E28. So this is making me very excited to put that engine in the E28, because it sounds mint, it goes well, and it looks mint as well in the engine bay. So yep, overall quite happy. So yeah, good progress with the E30 today. So hopefully the next video there'll be somebody with me and you can watch me drive the car. Like I say, it is faster than I thought it'd be, to be honest. So I'm excited to actually get it out on the road and really feel what the B25 is like. But if you want to see more, I post more of like my work, like the machine work, on my Instagram. If you want to go to Ain't Dead Yet Garage on Instagram, give that a follow. Or my private one is Ben_ain't dead. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.